In today's video, we are looking at the Logitech keyboard of the MX Keys Mini. So this keyboard is great because it connects to multiple devices such as Windows, Mac, iPad, iOS, Linux, Chrome, Android, all devices. So you can connect it to multiple devices and multiple devices at once, which is what makes this keyboard really good. We'll also do maybe a comparison between some different keyboards. So I have the Magic Keyboard, and I also have the Logitech K380. So we can look at some of the differences and compare the two together. Let's unbox this bad boy. I'm excited. So this is a Bluetooth keyboard. It comes with a USB cable included. Let's have a look at this packaging. So we have a bit of eco-friendly packaging over here. So it shows us that we have 3 easy switches. So that basically means that we can switch between one Bluetooth device to the second to the third Bluetooth device, and we can use them connected at all times to 3 devices at once, which is absolutely awesome. You can turn it on, connect via Bluetooth, and then you just sign up to the website, but you don't really need to sign up to the website because you could probably just use it straight away. We'll see about that, let's find out. So let's get our first impressions of this. So this has some weight to it. This has a lot of weight to it. Compared to this one, this is even heavier. Wow, okay. Nice packaging, by the way. Definitely eco-friendly for the packaging. I'm noticing it comes with this card which says create the ultimate setup by Logitech. It's definitely a bit more like higher up there than the K380 over here. Very nice. This is good. This is pretty nice. So one thing that I'm noticing straight away is it comes with this stand already attached. So basically that has 4 pads, so 1 and then 3 at the bottom. So actually it comes with 5 pads, not 3. It's a bit nicer than the K380, I'll tell you that much, but it's a bit more expensive. It's about twice the price, so I wouldn't expect anything less. To turn it on, it has this on button over here, USB Type-C input, so you can use anything for that, any Type-C cable that'll work. We don't have a battery input, which is interesting. Nothing to put batteries into. I'm not seeing anything so far. Interesting. So like it shows, it has the 3 device inputs. It has the brightness inputs here. We've got a voice call input. We have an emoji, which means that it might come with a drop down emoji, screenshot option, mic turn off button, play on and off buttons, turn down and turn up buttons, a delete button, and 2 locks on the delete. And we have an FN lock on the escape button as well, so that's quite cool. This is how the keys sound. They have a lot of weight to it. It sounds really good. Let's check out the spacebar. Good sound, very good sound. All right, and also with the command and the alt, we have the switches between the 2 there and the option and control options as well. So we got 2 controls there on either side between the space bar, so that's quite cool. On the left-hand side, we have the option and start options, so that's quite interesting that we have that. Control and FN. They're not as circular as the K380, but what they do have are these square circled off pads, but on the inside of the pads, if we look at it, it sort of has these circular indents, so they're quite nice for the fingers. They seem really nice. This is a good, solid keyboard. I would highly recommend. Very good. And if we turn the switch on, it comes up with the green light, which basically means that we can turn it on with the Bluetooth. And if you press F11 for like 3 seconds, it will probably connect to a USB device or a Bluetooth device. It actually has LED lights lighting under. So this keyboard is quite impressive. Straight away, it's trying to connect to an F1 device. F1 meaning that the first Bluetooth connected device. So I'm going to try and connect this to my phone straight away. So I'm going to go to my Bluetooth settings, and it comes up with MX Keys Mini. Enter the code 24862. Okay, 2486626. And then, okay, So that was really interesting. So it said it can pair with the phone. I just need to input a code into the phone. So then I press a couple of numbers and then it connected, which is quite interesting. So now let's have a look at some of these things. So I can turn down the brightness, turn up the brightness. So now that we have one device connected, it connected straight away, by the way. I didn't have to do anything, and it tried to connect to a device straight away when unboxing it and turning it on. And let's connect it to a second device. So I'll use my iMac. Press this down for 3 seconds. Should hopefully work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's connecting, and straight away it says connect. We'll see if it comes up with a code. It says input the code. So it has 049230, and now I can press connect. There we go, it's connected. Okay, excellent. So now to identify it, it basically comes up with an identifying keyboard. So you got to press what's next to the shift button. So you press C, and now you press the question button, and then it'll come up with your language options. So basically just select that, and now you can start typing. This feels a lot nicer. These keys just feel really nice. Compare this to the K380. Interesting. That's how that feels. Also, to connect to a different device at the same time, so because I'm connected to my phone, if I wanted to switch between the phone and the iMac, for example, basically I'll just press F1, and now I'm using the first device again. And then to go back to the second device, I'll just press F2, and it switches between the two lights, meaning that I can switch between the two devices, and vice versa for the third device. That's basically how we control each device. So I'm turning down the brightness for this. What I'm finding interesting is this emoji option. So basically if I just press the button, it'll come up with the selection of emojis. Yeah, that's quite an interesting new button. And then it has a screenshot button, so I can literally just press it and then it'll take a screenshot, which is interesting. I really like this keyboard. Comparing it to the K380 in terms of size as well, a little bit bigger. And also this comes with the stand included, so it's got a bit of a more higher thing. It's better for like the angle for when you're working, whereas this is flat. It's still good for like traveling. It's a bit small though in terms of all the keys, whereas this has like a full-size keyboard with the keys actually fully sized with the squares. So I really do like this keyboard quite a lot. And also inside the box comes with the USB Type-C cable to charge it. So it's not battery powered, it is a full Bluetooth device, and you just charge it via this Bluetooth cable. It doesn't have any batteries needed for this device, whereas the K380 needs the batteries included. And to compare it to the Magic Keyboard, the Magic Keyboard is extremely light for a keyboard, whereas this is a bit heavier. So Magic Keyboard for lightness would be better for portability. This is a decent size though. It's more for an at-home sort of device. I would say the MX Keys Mini. If you get the full-size one too, you get the full size. And for this one, it's sort of like that midway, if that makes sense. So it's a lot smaller in terms of sizes. That's sort of those three sort of lined up together in terms of the sizes, so you could see the dimensions between the three. So that's the biggest one, the MX Keys Mini. The K380 is the smallest. The Magic Keys is sort of that in-between thing. I really like the MX Keys because sort of like the keyboard, the way it looks and everything like that, it's sort of built a bit better than the Magic Keys, I would say, in terms of the keyboard and the keypad. Whereas this one, the K380, is really good for traveling, but it definitely has more space between each keys. But it's still good. I still like this keyboard. But this, the MX Keys Mini, is my favorite so far because it has that stand at the back too. Comes with the USB cable. Really nice, really solid build. Really good. Big thumbs up. So if you like this type of content, make sure that you like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.